It's Harley, wasn't it? You assumed that I would tell her.
Philip, I couldn't take a chance on it. I know how you feel about Harley, and I also know that you wouldn't do anything to endanger Lizzie. But what if something slipped? Philip, Harley was a cop, and she has wanted to crack this case ever since Carl was murdered. I couldn't risk it.
Even if I had, she wouldn't do anything to hurt Lizzie. How is she?
She's a little shaky, which is understandable. I'm recommending we get her into therapy as soon as possible.
Okay, well, that's fine. Beth and I are both in complete agreement about that.
Yes.
I hope that continues to be the case. Although we only spoke briefly, it was very clear to me that Lizzie's feelings are all over the place.
I'm not sure what you're saying, Dr. Bradford.
Lizzie is going to need both of her parents to get through this thing. Now, I understand you're divorced, but if you want your daughter to get well, you must be completely united. Now, give my office a call and we'll set up the sessions as soon as possible.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm late for an appointment.
Thank you very much for coming back.
Thank you.
I'm sure you will.
She's good. Thanks.
It'll be okay.
Grab your kiss.
I'm gonna go check with the office. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
You look good. So how you doing?
Good, good. My eyesight's getting stronger every day.
That's great.
Yeah. So it looks like, Drew got through her father's funeral okay.
It hit her pretty hard.
Really? I mean, she seems to be doing fine now.
Look, if anyone ought to know what it's like to lose a parent, it's you.
I didn't mean to say it that way.
Look, just because someone doesn't think the way you would, it doesn't mean that they don't have feelings. Her father dying, it hit her very hard. She's probably putting on an act covering the way she really feels, but she loves her father as much as you do.
I never said she didn't.
Look, you may not even like Drew, you may not even approve of her, but she did something that you didn't. She didn't turn down a helping hand when it was offered.
Jesse, come on. We can talk about this.
Talk about it? What are you talking about, Michelle? I tried. I talked. I begged. I did everything I could. But you couldn't see it, could you? You just wanted me out. You shut me out. So you know what? I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna give you all the space you need.
Women usually like me. And if they don't, I'm a challenge.
Oh, you give yourself way too much credit, Counselor. For example, let's take Blake, shall we?
Let's. Although I'm a little surprised you want to talk about your lovely wife.
I know what happened between you and Blake.
Do you?
You were so certain that you could bed my wife in exchange for this videotape, but what you didn't seem to understand was that was simply not possible.
Really?
Despite your denials, we knew all along that you had the tape that would get Abby out of jail. We knew it, we just had to get it, that's all. So, Blake played you like a violin. It was like taking candy from a baby. She used you and she beat you every which way.
I don't know what you're thinking, but whatever you're thinking, you're wrong. Give me that.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to me.
I don't think so, Dinah. You know, the title Father Rob is starting to sound more and more appropriate all the time, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not with me, Dinah. Not this time. If you want this back, you'd better start giving me straight answers.
Marcus, the only thing that you need to know is that Hart is the father of this baby, okay?
Dinah, the only thing you need to know is I don't believe you. Not for a minute. I mean, look at your face, Dinah. I have known you for so long. I know when you're lying to me. Like you are right now. This must have taken a lot of work.
Marcus.
You must have put a lot of planning into this one. And usually, I would admire the work you do, but this time, Dinah, I won't. I can't. Because it isn't about Rob, it isn't about Hart, it isn't even about you. This is about an innocent child who's gonna be in the middle of all this. Dinah? An innocent kid.
Okay, all right, okay. So, what if it were true that Rob just supplied the DNA for the baby? What's the big deal?
Dinah, you are unbelievable. You are about to have a baby with Hart's girlfriend's ex-husband? What's the matter with you? When'd you meet this guy anyway? An Ex's Anonymous meeting?
I plan to keep this anonymous. Yes, I do. Rob's never gonna know about this, Marcus. And Hart's never gonna know.
Oh, Dinah, come on.
Look. Now, we want the same thing. I know what you want for me. You just want what's best for the baby, right? And that's why Hart's gotta be the father. And I wasn't lying before. He almost was.
Oh, wait. He almost was?
Yeah.
But what?
But it just didn't exactly work out the way that I wanted it to. You know? I mean, we didn't do the deed, so to speak.
So you didn't do the deed, so what? Now I'm really confused. You didn't do it, but he thinks that you did?
He was drunk and he doesn't remember. But Marcus, he came here. He came to me in a time of real need, and that counts for something.
Yeah, but that doesn't change.
No, look. Now, you said yourself. You said it. The whole time that I was together with Hart, the only thing that guy wanted was to have a child with me.
Okay.
That's what they talked about constantly.
Okay,
so,
are you listening to yourself, Dinah?
What?
Give me a break.
No, that's the truth. You know that's true.
Okay, Dinah, stop it now. Because now you're starting to scare me. I mean, can't you just see this is all justification for wanting to get him back? Look, Hart and I may not be friends, but I'll tell you one thing. He does not want somebody else's baby. He wants his own kid. And I'm hoping to God that you're not too blind and too far gone that you can't tell the difference.
Matt, if you know anything about Dinah faking a pregnancy, you gotta tell me.
Hart, I don't know anything, and neither do you.
You think she would do that to me?
Well, she faked her own kidnapping.
Yeah, that was the old Dinah.
Oh, yeah? Well, the new Dinah is kind of looking like the old Dinah, don't you think?
I thought she changed.
Yeah, well, I thought so, too. And then you guys broke up, and I saw her true colors again, and believe me, it wasn't pretty. Look, all I'm saying is before you go turning your life upside down, get some more answers. That's all.
I don't know, man. She's, you know, she's capable of a lot of things. But listen, I went to her apartment. She couldn't have planned this out.
All right, look. All I'm saying is if it were me, this is what I would do. And if I were in your shoes, I would get some more information.
And what if the baby is mine? What do I do then?
You got a serious decision to make. Look, I gotta go. Just fill out the paperwork and get it back over to Liz Hill as soon as you can, all right?
All right, thanks.
Yeah, anytime, man. Good luck.
I am not just talking to you as your brother. I'm also talking to you as a father. I know what's in Philip's head right now. I really do. When Marina gets up in the middle of the night and she has a fever and she's really sick, I can't get to that drugstore fast enough. And when she's at the playground playing with her friends and all that and she scrapes her knee, I'm on it before she even has a second to shed a tear. Do you know what being a father and being a dad is? I mean, what the most important part is? It's taking your child's pain away. That's what it is. And let me tell you something. Yes, Lizzie's problems are a whole lot worse than just a scraped knee or a cold, and Philip certainly can't cure that with cough syrup or a Band-Aid.
I know that.
Do you really, Harley? Lizzie is not the only one who's suffering through all this right now. Philip, Beth, and their daughter. And right now, Philip needs to take all the time in the world to heal his family.
Beth is not his family.
If you think that, then you're really kidding yourself. Philip and Beth have shared a child, and right now that child needs them more than ever.
Okay, well, maybe you've forgotten one small thing. Beth and Philip are divorced.
Yeah, they're divorced. But there's no way Philip will ever be divorced from his daughter.
Well,
Well, Dr. Bradford seems very astute.